What movie is this from? Feels like we're moving at an incredible pace. We're really doing it, Harry.
Lloyd, what are you doing?
It feels like you're running at an incredible rate, Harry.
Welcome to today's 7 Super Tips. I'm your host, Eric Qualman. Most of you know me as Equal Man. Today's guest requires no introduction. It's Jennifer Aniston, who most of us know from her hit show, Friends. But today, she's gonna give us 7 super tips.
I think I was getting stuck myself, feeling nervous to take a chance and, forgetting the fact that I'm an actor and I can play different parts. And I used to do character shows or sketch comedy shows where I would do hundreds of characters. And all of a sudden you get very safe and you can feel stuck. And not only do you feel stuck, but the world sort of sticks you somewhere. They put you in a little box and in a category. And so that's what I learned from it was don't listen. You kind of really have blinders on and don't let yourself become comfortable and play it safe because you'll burn out. And I want to do this for a while. I want to be around for a little while longer.
And am I going to have a really good time? Am I going to connect to it? Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be real serious or this or that. It can be a big blockbuster hit comedy, and I just want it to be really fun and enjoyable. The outcome's always going to be you never know what the outcome's going to be. And you can't do it you can't take on a job because, what am I going to get? This has got to be a good one. You have to just always go by your gut, and if you're going to enjoy yourself and have a good time creatively and work with people, time saver. Don't work with angry people. Don't work with pain in the ass actors. Don't work with, get all your information and say, yeah, life's too short rule. That falls under that. I will move on.
So the other day, I was doing yoga, and with my girlfriend, and we finished. We were sort of sitting there, just sort of stretching. And I looked over at her and I said, you know what? I have to say I'm feeling a feeling I don't know if I've ever actually felt before. And that is that I don't want to be anywhere other than where I am right now. I'm not sitting somewhere dwelling on the past, or I'm not fretting or, obsessing about something in the future or something that was, it was a feeling of total peace. It's sort of that the living in the moment, in the now, as they say, in all the self-help books. The truth is, and you sit there going, well, how do I do that? How, and you're frustrated, and then you get down on yourself because you're not there yet, and then you just realize one day it's happened. It's collected in your cellular memory, and and then one day you're sitting there with your friend doing yoga, and you go, oh, I get it.
Look, we all have varying degrees of loss and sadness and pain in our lives, and it's a necessity, honestly, because then how would we appreciate the good times and the hopeful times and all of the abundance that life has if you go and grab it. But it's a personal choice to get up and move on and be better.
I was saying the other day to somebody, I think all actors who are, maybe gratefully successful, sometimes if you're identified with something like Friends, or you almost feel like you're an actor in a closet, always trying I want to do more. You know what I mean? And it's always there's always a little bit of a struggle and a challenge. But I find that exciting. You know what I mean? And to keep pushing myself and to keep challenging myself and taking risks. I think it's important not to get lazy and stay safe.
I'm very objective about everything. I can say that easily. That was Tanker. Easily that I love more than I don't, I guess. I mean, I'm not uncomfortable, like, I can't watch myself. I find it actually quite educational to sort of be able to say, ooh, don't do that again, or I think you could have done that better. It's sort of, I find it a tool, research. I'm just grateful to be working and doing movies that I found fun and entertaining, and some were beloved and some were not, and and then it wasn't until I got really a lot started getting older where I realized, I think having done The Good Girl, it made me really sort of realize, oh, I have a choice of what I can do. You know, I really can explore other things and not just sit back and just wait for what's handed to you, you know. So I think I started back then being more conscious and vocal with my managers and agents about stuff, you know, areas that I wanted to explore. And it's an industry that's very sort of, I can say, you've done this before, so I will grant you the ability to do it again. And if you haven't done it, then you know, it's like a kind of an insecure business, I think, in a lot of areas, especially in the higher ups, or having an imagination of what would be interesting and creatively unexpected.
That's it for today's 7 super tips from the one and only Jennifer Aniston. My hope is they help unlock and unleash your inner superpower, because that's what this show is all about. To make sure you get the next episode, hit that subscribe button below. And remember, until next time, it's not what we take from the world, it's what we leave behind. Because my name and their system's equal, man. And when they figure out that it's Eric Qualman, it's just mind-blowing to them. They're just like, oh man, they just start dying. It's funny. This is good for your hip flexors. All right, giving you guys some good material there to make fun of me.